Okay, just heads up. So you've been in this for 2 months. Right now, I've been speaking with Carlos. The best thing to join, we just got 3 new buyers for Medicare. So
Okay.
if I could jump into something right now, I would definitely do Medicare.
Okay.
You've got about 5 or 6 weeks left. And if you know my history, you know what I can do in 5 or 6 weeks. So don't sleep on it and run that shit.
100. Okay.
What do you need help with? This is, I designed this, you know, it's 2 different groups in here. We have Phil Smith, the Inner Circle, mortgage broker, fast track, business loan, fast track. And we have Carlos's paper call elite and Inner Circle in here. And I open it up sometimes to people on the outside to get a test of what's going on. So Vincent, this is a classroom setting where, you know, you come with your dialogue, you come with your questions, and I can answer whatever you have, whatever challenges you have with your business. Same for you, Rob. Same for you, Gabby. You guys know what I'm all about. I'm here. This is a classroom setting, a dialogue classroom. So I want you guys to bring your questions, whatever you guys have, challenges, so we can work on them on this call, so I can lead you guys to some results. That's the whole goal here, okay? If you guys don't ask questions, then I'm just going to hang up.
Understood. Is this every Tuesday and Thursday or just Tuesday?
This is every Tuesday, Thursday, but I'll be changing the schedule to accommodate the West Coast people, because 10:10 is a little early for them.
I'm in Cali.
Yeah, it's a little early for you, right? 7 o'clock?
Yeah, I just woke up.
No problem. Yeah, I'm going to try to do it 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, so we can accommodate as many people as possible. Hey, Deb, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you, Deb. I've been waiting for 20 minutes for people to jump in, and then I told you there was only one person, then people started jumping in.
Well, you know, I've been known to be a leader. So when they got the vibe I was going to be in here, they ran.
That's it. So guys, you know how this call works, Vincent, Rob, Gabby. I want to take this time just to, Deb also, I want to take this time just to answer any questions that you guys have, any challenges that you're facing. Don't forget, this is a classroom dialogue setting. So I want you guys to ask me difficult questions, whatever is challenging you, and whatever is giving you any issues in pay-per call, in lead generation, and online businesses, whatever it might be. What's going on, Deb?
So are you purposely not on video?
Oh, no.
You
Hey.
are? Oh, there you are. Okay. Great.
What's going on, Deb? Do you have any questions, any challenges that you're having so far? Hey.
Yeah, like 1,000. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning.
Damn, Deb, you got volume.
I got volume. Am I too loud?
No, like Garnier Fructis volume.
Say what?
Like hair volume. You got hair volume.
Big hair. Yeah, I'm like a Jersey girl instead of a Chicago girl this
It
morning.
looks really nice.
Oh, far
Thanks
out.
for jumping on today.
Well, so welcome to my office, you know, the center where I try to come in here and use my energy to get all this stuff done. You know, I'm stuck because, as I've shared with you, I have several lines of things that I want to do. The thing I like so much about you, other than the fact that you've got a track record and you know what you're doing and you think critically about it and do it, is that you haven't chided me. You've acknowledged that you do the same thing in terms of not doing one vertical at a time, but you want to do things simultaneously.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just need.
Well, the most important would be, you know, like I in order to do multiple verticals simultaneously,
Yeah.
I had to focus on the education on one vertical.
Yeah.
You get me? So I learned that. At first, it wasn't really easy to realize what I was doing, but I focused all in on business loans, right? And I was married to business loans until I realized, it took me a little bit, right? And this is why I started this call to help support you guys, right? It took me a little bit to realize, hey, what I did with business loans is applicable to multiple verticals, right? So I was so stuck in one train of thought, I forgot that, you know, I'm building an online business. I'm not building a business loan business per se, or a mortgage broker business. I'm learning how to do business online. Once I realized that, I applied that to as many verticals as I could.
Well, that's perfect. So when I went in, when I came into to Phil Smith and Vincent and Gabrielle, please just interrupt me if I'm taking too much airtime here, but when I walked into PFS, the very first thing that I bought was the business loan brokering
Gotcha.
and upgraded the program. So I had the do it for you, which I
Gotcha.
thought in my world, that means that you do everything for me. And I
Yeah.
have, you know, so no offense on that though, because I still like the model in the business, but when you started it and when you're doing it now, do all of the business loans that you're working on go through Rock?
When I first started, they were going through Zach, but now they do go to Rock.
Okay.
They go to Rock automatically because they're going to call and work your live leads. But
Okay.
the strategy that I learned was you absolutely want to send them to multiple people, right? At minimum one, at most three, right? So that live lead, you want to send it to two or three. So, you can send it to one, that's okay. But
Yeah.
I like to send them to three people, especially if they're paying me on the back end, right? If they're paying me on the front end, I turn off everyone who's doing the deals first to pay me, and I facilitate who's paying me for the live leads.
So if we're doing the business loan brokering and we're going through Rock, then how do they get to two other sources? You have to find those two other sources?
So you have to find those two other sources, and you can just route them behind your Gravity form. There's a webhook, and you can add multiple webhooks that connect to people's CRMs directly. Right. So what they would do is they'd place an order, 100 live leads. You would turn off Rock. It's just a click of a button. You turn Rock off, and you add the details for your new buyer, and you just turn that on, and your leads automatically get routed to them.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. So,
All
so
right.
that's what I ended up doing. I'm not gonna. Rock does great. They close deals all the time.
Yeah.
But the issue I've always seen when a company isn't paying for leads, what they'll do is they'll focus first on the most valuable lead, right? Highest revenue, highest credit score, and they'll work their way down along the line. No matter what they tell you, they're going to tell you this and that. But in reality, if you were getting a bunch of leads, you would focus on the highest potential leads first. That's just logic. I'm not going to blame them. I'm not going to make any excuses, but that's just the reality. So what I tried to do,
Their business model.
It's a business model. But what I tried to do was send my leads to multiple people and also sell my leads so I could make the money up front.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you have, and then on the back side, you have your automatic email marketing, right? Which sends them text messages to verify their identity and send them more information, maybe a direct call. And then I have multiple email chains that introduce the business, our services. And then after a few days, it goes into an affiliate marketing funnel that promotes credit repair, debt consolidation, personal loans, and other business loans as well, just to be safe.
So do you think, knowing the different verticals that I've presented to you, that being one, the second one being the cryptocurrencies, the Novatech that we have got going on here.
Gotcha.
It seems to me that in terms of simplicity, I like what you're talking about in terms of the business loan brokering. I'd like to do that. But in terms of the crypto, in building that business, you wouldn't need to have options. People just come in to the Novatech model.
I mean, this is so easy, right?
Yeah.
Novatech is so easy because everybody makes money, right? If everyone made money in business loans, it'd be flowing just like the Novatech group, you get me? But it's a little more challenging than that. If everybody was making money in pay-per-call, it would be overflowing with people. But that's just not the reality. They take two different skill sets, right? One, you have to learn marketing, website design, ad building, audience engagement, technical stuff, setting up your automatic marketing, all those integrations. You have to learn that. It takes a little bit of time, just to figure that out.
Right.
But that is something you have to learn to maximize the value. Novatech is easy, right? You just tell them, hey, I make a profit every single week. Everybody who's
Right.
joined since it started has made a profit every week. Where's the link?
Yeah.
The link.
Okay, then you just solidified a mystery in my head. So what I want to be able to do with you is build that vertical. Because here, one of the things that happens with me is, and again, I hope other people are going to raise their hands because I'm talking too much, if I'm talking too much. But, when I'm telling my people about it, I've got a pretty decent following. People believe what I'm saying, but I don't know, if something happens, there's some kind of a hook. Either I'm not saying the right thing, they're all excited.
For Novatech?
Yeah, well, and then they get into Bitcoin to set up the Bitcoin, and then they get lost in Bitcoin. And by the time they got to move over into Novatech, I don't know. I'm doing something wrong.
So the easiest way that I've found, right, is just tell them that they don't have to invest. Tell them they don't have to do anything, right? Just send them your referral link and
Okay.
then say, look, sign up. I want you to read the documents on the back end.
Okay.
And then message me once you sign up. That's a strategy that I've been using, right? I'm like, I just go wide as far as I can. And then you're going to start getting notifications of who signed up
Okay.
in your email. So once you get that notification, you can reach out to that one person who took action and tell them, hey, I'd like to help you fund your account. I'll show you my account, and then you add them to the Novatech group so they can see everybody's engagement.
Okay.
And then, they're going to probably start off with between $100 and $1,000.
Right.
Right. Just because they're skeptical and they want to see if this is actually real.
Right.
And then they jump in, they're like, oh, damn, I made 3% this week. I made 3% this week. I made 3% this week. And they're going to start talking. Right. But for you, it's already been solidified because once they jump in and they fund, they're locked into your downline. So now their responsibility is to start telling more people. Right. During the presentation on Saturday, on a Thursday, sorry.
Yeah.
Jim told us he spent his maximum effort bringing in 15 people in his downline.
I love that story.
Right. So he focused on like a core team of 15. And what he did was he taught them how to recruit new members. So now what happens is you have one person at the top. There's always one person at the top, right? No matter like the next person in your downline, he is now the person at the top for his downlines.
Right.
So what he did was he built those 15. He focused specifically on them. And those people each brought in 15. They each brought in 15. And then now he's got 16,000 members.
Well, I need to do that. I need to get it done.
That's the easiest way. I mean, besides jumping into the 997 crypto play that Phil is doing, that's an easy way also, because now you don't have to tell them anything. You can just tell them to go to your landing page and it's going to include your Novatech link, which you have to put in, by the way.
Right, I got it.
And it's going to include all the automatic marketing materials for the 997 affiliate program and for Novatech, just in case they haven't jumped it.
But I have to send those marketing materials out. There's nobody in there that's doing it for me, right?
No, it's automated. It's automated. That's why it's 80 to 90%. We're building the email chains. We're building the text message chains. We're building all that stuff out in the back end, and it's going to be integrated with your landing page. It's going to send automatically.
So I don't have to do anything other than get people signed into the Novatech?
That's it. You don't even have to get them signed into Novatech. You just tell them about Novatech, and then you send them to your landing page. They're going to watch a short video. It's going to include your link at the bottom. They can sign up through there.
Yeah, I've watched
it. History.
Yeah, I've watched it.
Yeah, it's super easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, once I have like maybe 50 members under me, I'm going to try to host a personal Zoom call to do like a training with them so that they can learn how to recruit people. Because you don't have to pay to recruit people. It's like I said, when everyone makes money, it's so easy to jump in.
Fabulous.
Yeah,
Hey, Conrad.
I love it.
I'm listening. This is definitely good. I was in the same spot. I was figuring out how was that gonna work.
Did you jump in?
Yeah, I jumped in. I'm under you.
You funded?
Yeah, I'm on 3. I did 337.
Nice.
I tried $3,637.
You made $300?
3,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
3,000. Gotcha. How much did you invest?
$3,000.
Nice.
No, I'm saying I just invested on Valentine's.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's amazing, bro. Like me, I put in $3,000 and I'm just gonna let it
For
ride.
2 days, $20.
That's
But
it.
this is gonna be my first week completely seeing what the 3% gives me.
That's it. Well, I mean, it's not gonna be 3% every week. It's an average of 3%. Okay. Like a couple weeks ago, we had 1%. Not that it's bad or that it's good, but some weeks we have 5%. Right. So just keep an eye out. You know, the objective is to make a profit every week. The average is about 3%. But I love this
I
thing.
gotcha.
Man. This is running right now.
It is running right now.
I like it. I definitely see this going long term. My objective was to double my money, pull that out, and then let the rest sit for, 5 years. If that's even a reasonable thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Bitcoin going down, would you be buying now? A little more to hold? As you know, it's still gonna go back up to 60 at one point.
I know it's gonna go back up.
It's
But-
rising today, by the way.
I know Bitcoin will go back up, but the reason I jumped into Novatech was so I can avoid that FOMO and grow my account steadily and help other people grow their account steadily. Because I was in Bitcoin when it was like 2016, 2015. Right. And I made a lot of money doing that. I mean, a lot for an 18-year-old, right? I invested like $2,000 and within 3 months in multiple cryptos, I had like $25,000. So I pulled everything out. And I wish I didn't because I'd be a millionaire today. But, you live and you learn. I was 18, needed to pay rent, needed to pay a bunch of stuff. So I pulled it out. I was happy with my profit. You get me? But I want to avoid that and because that was 5 years ago. If I would have invested and stuck it for 5 years, I'd be in a whole different situation, right? So this is my goal now with Novatech. I want to go in 5 years and I'm investing $500 a week until I hit 10K in my account, and then I'm going to let it ride. That's the plan. And in about 6.5 months, your money should double. I'm going to pull out my principal, and then now it's just house money. You don't have to pull the principal out. Phil already doubled his account. He hasn't pulled his principal out. He's just leaving it in there. Yeah, Phil actually doubled his account. He jumped in December 28th. So he doubled his account in 8 weeks.
And
With
that's,
that $9.99 program,
What do you mean?
as the program kind of helps you out, right? It will help us out with the bonus account, a bonus side or not?
Exactly. The 997, what the 997 is, it's taking you take your Novatech link and you put it in the system. And it's going to include the Novatech link on your landing page and in your email marketing. And it's also going to have the email marketing for Phil's 997 program. Right? So everyone who signs up to that, you make $300, and everyone who signs up to your Novatech, you're going to make direct referral commissions. So that's the objective there of growing both at the same time. Now, basically, our idea was we want to give people the ability to create either guaranteed one stream of revenue or with effort, 2 streams of revenue. Right? And the second stream of revenue, which is the 997, that second stream of revenue will increase your first stream of revenue. Because the more people you have under you in Novatech, the more that you will make in bonuses every week.
Got you.
It's been about I've been in since about December. I actually spent the first 2 months recruiting for Phil. So I missed out on that a little bit. That's okay. But I started focusing on building my downline maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago. and my bonuses are already higher than my interest. Right? So now I'm going from making 3% a week to making 6-7% a week. So you can see where that's going to compound your money on a weekly basis, right? So you're going from making 3% a week to making potentially 10-20% a week.
I'm logging into my account because I want to see where I'm at.
So I initially deposited 3,000 into my account, and now I have 3,500. So that's a $500 profit in 2 months. That's still solid. Still very solid. Vincent, I know you had a couple questions just while we're here. Do you want to ask them on the call? I know you're from Carlos's paper call side, so I want to take my time to give you some attention as well. What's going on, my man? How you doing this morning?
Well, I had one question. I didn't know, what is Novatech? And the other thing is, I have some old Medicare leads that I'd like to know how I might be able to sell them. Is that possible?
Your old Medicare leads, what you can do is you can find a provider and you can sell it to them as a bulk data. Are they from your form or are they from phone calls?
These are from a form fill lead from Facebook.
Okay, form fill from Facebook.
Like I ran a campaign where they had to fill out a form and they put.
Did they go to your website for the form, or was it a Facebook form?
I went to a Facebook form, but I was able to download the data.
Did you include your TCPA statement?
I believe so. When we created the campaign,
Okay,
but I'd have to confirm that. That's a
So-
great question. I'll confirm that.
yeah,
at the-
confirm that before you start trying to sell those leads. Because what happens if you don't have the TCPA agreement? TCPA applies to you and it applies to your partners. So technically, if you sell your leads to someone, they count as your partner, right? So you want to make sure that you have that TCPA, or else it can come back to you and they will fine you 10,000 per person for the do not call registry.
Makes sense.
All right, but you could absolutely sell those Medicare leads. I have, you can just sell them to a buyer and they'll buy it in bulk, maybe $1 a form or $2 a form per record.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Any other questions, Vincent? I'm here to help you guys out. Like I said, this is a dialogue call. So I want you guys to ask as many questions as you can. I want you guys to ask, you come here for help, guys. I don't want to just sit here and spend the whole time talking.
Can I ask about the credit repair?
Credit repair, what about it?
I'm trying to
think
figure
we're-
out where if it's a call only, there's no leads, still no information, just to make sure about that on the ads that we're running.
So if it's a call only,
Yeah.
what you can do is you have to talk to Carlos. I don't know how to do it, but there's something you can install in your Ringba, and Carlos already has it installed. When they call, it pulls up their first name, last name, email address, phone number, pulls up their financial credit rating between A through F. It pulls up their mortgage, pulls up their car, their license plate, everything.
No, I wanted to know if do I still get like a form on Facebook or no?
What do you
Just to
mean?
make sure. So like, how we made the call ads, but I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure, because how usually on your backside on the business side, it will give you like a place where you can find your leads. I mean, if it's a call only ad, does it still collect any data or no?
It
On
does.
the form on the Facebook is what I'm
It
saying.
does, but not through Facebook. It collects it through Ringba.
Okay,
But you have to
Okay.
you have to turn the setting on.
gotcha.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
Leroy.
actually working. I wanted to tell you the credit repair ad that we built.
Of course, bro. I built that.
So I want to say thank you.
No problem, my man. I appreciate you. Is it converting?
Yeah. So far I got 62 calls. It says 21 converting.
How much did you make?
I haven't seen anything yet on the other dashboard.
Okay, like converted, they went over 12 minutes.
Yep.
Damn, bro.
21 of them that says over 12 minutes.
That's times 135.
Gotcha.
Yeah, how much did you spend?
35, 21. So it says 2008. On my spending from there to the 22nd. It says I spent $368.
Let's
Nice.
go. You just made $2,500 profit, bro.
Dude, that is sick.
Verify with Carlos. Verify with Carlos. If those calls are over 12 minutes, you just made a killer profit, dog.
I appreciate you, brother. You don't even know.
Keep those things running,
How
especially
long I've been working on this.
1 week. So you're looking at 2K a week if this thing continues.
What? Yes. That'll be.
Yeah.
This is my first time making profit, guys. So I'm really pumped.
Let's go. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Congratulations, bro.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Gabriel. I'm proud of you. Keep that running.
That's amazing.
Keep that running. All right. I'm so happy. You put a big smile on my face this morning. Give me a little shout out. Give me a shout out in the group. Tell them I'm helping you kill it. Leroy, what's going on? Good morning, my friend. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Just taking in some of these, taking some notes, and hey man, good information, good dialogue.
Amazing. Do you have any questions while we're here so far?
No, not right now, because this is that time of the day when I'm getting preparing to take my mother to dialysis.
Gotcha.
So I'm running back and forth listening to the call.
Amazing. No, not an issue. We're here to help.
Thank you, brother. Thank y'all for all the information.
No problem. We're here to give you some backup. William, what's going on, my man? Good morning. Happy to have you on today.
Good morning, brother.
How are you? What's going on? Any questions for me today?
I just logged in a couple of minutes ago. Just trying to get some knowledge. So far, I'm really liking and enjoying the dynamic you have. So, I mean, you're doing a great job, man. And now just hearing the previous guy, I mean, very, very inspiring.
No, yeah, absolutely. Last week, Gabby and I, we got to, he had some issue with the account. The ads were rejected. We logged in and we fixed those ads. And now, he's spending a couple bucks a day, spent $300, and he's got about, 20 something conversions at $135 each. So that campaign is optimizing very quickly. Gabby, what's your cost per lead?
It says cost per result is $10.
That's not bad.
Nice. That's very good to hear, because right now I'm kind of having in a tough spot. I just created a new auto insurance campaign, and for the first time I am getting like $500 CPM, because it's like the campaign is not showing up. I don't know if you guys have dealt with something like this before, but it's like Facebook is not allowing me have any reach. It's weird.
How did you structure your campaign?
So right now it's a lead campaign, a form campaign. So I have I have a landing page, and then it goes straight to the form.
Gotcha. So you're not running direct call ads?
No, no. I was on this vertical, not yet. I am trying to to see how it does with form leads. And so far I am converting. I have like a 40% conversion rate, but for some reason, no traffic.
No calls.
No leads, no opt-in leads, which is what I am currently going for.
Okay, so what I would do is I would verify that your phone number is correct, just to make sure everything. And then I would also test some direct call ads through Facebook.
Gotcha. Got it. Okay, I'll try that because right now it's like zero reach, my zero impressions.
Yeah,
Twenty-
if it has zero reach, zero impressions, I would turn that campaign off and try something else. That's telling you that the algorithm is not working in your favor. So you have to try it again.
Got it. Okay, cool. I'll do that because I feel pretty confident on my creatives. I feel it's done pretty good, but for some reason it seems like I'm fighting against the algorithm, like you said.
I mean, it could be a variety of things. It could be the time that you started your ad. It could, like Gabby and I, we built our ad around 6 p.m. Right? So that's the time when you might be able to get the most traffic from Facebook, because one, that's after work hours. People are home, they're on their couch after dinner, right? So they're more likely to be on Facebook volume wise, right?
Got it.
So I would try to build campaigns in the evening so that when they get approved, they run when most people are using Facebook for more than 10, 15 minutes, right? So at least they get to see your ad and click on it and call. That would be a good point to start. But I would definitely duplicate that not duplicate that campaign, but build a new campaign and then build also a direct call campaign.
Got it. Okay, sounds good, man. Appreciate
All right.
the help.
If you need help, just reach out and I can help you build that out.
Will do, my friend. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. We have some people in Novatech here, so I want to show you guys just my history in Novatech. If you guys are interested, it's a crypto opportunity. It's a hedge fund that has been around for almost 3 years now, and they have paid out profits every single week, an average of 3% for the last 2.5, 3 years. So this is something that a lot of people, a lot of my friends, a lot of my mentors, and some people in this group are already invested in. So I wanted to take my time and share my screen to show you guys my progress so far, right? So this is where I started right here. I originally recruited 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. And as you can see, I've already got some levels going down here up to the 9th level, right? So this is a fast way to grow your account. They are paying 3% per week average, which is pretty good. And the compensation structure is also solid for here. I started with about 3,000 a couple of weeks ago, and now I'm at 3,500, and the bonus account is slowly growing. So this is also a good opportunity. If you guys want to jump into that, let me know, okay?
Yeah.
What's up, Deb? What did you mentioned you needed help with something specific?
Yeah.
Like what's going on?
2 things. I'm logged in, I'm looking at my bonus account, my trading account. And don't you want to keep putting your bonus account reinvesting it into your trading account?
You don't have to, but that's the goal, to achieve compound.
Yeah. So how do you do that?
So I can do it right now. What you want to do is you're going to go into, I believe it's funding.
Yeah.
You're going to scroll down to upgrade account.
Okay.
It's going to open up the PAM management portal.
Right.
What you're going to do is you're going to put your PIN to unlock your wallet, and it's going to present your bonus account here. So what you want to do is, I have $1 in there. You can only do round numbers. So what you do is you match up to you round down to the first whole number. Right now it's $1. I already transferred my bonuses, but I can transfer $1 in there. right? So what you do is you do that, you put add funds,
Okay,
$1 add funds, and then you accept the terms here. You validate, and then you click upgrade account now.
okay. Error.
And then once you do that,
Well,
You have
you
to
know,
make-
here's where I get stuck. Is
that's it.
I get a lot of error statements.
Did you do it correctly?
Well, I thought I did, but I've got $102 in the bonus account, and I'm trying to add. I click on e-wallet, I click on bonus account, $102,
Okay.
and then I go
Put in your
down.
pin.
Pardon
Can
me?
you
Don't
see
forget
my
your
screen?
pin.
I'm sorry, say it
Don't
again.
forget to put in your pin under your e-wallet, under your account name. It has a pin. Don't forget to hit pin and apply
Can you
if
see
you
my,
add the fund.
can you see my screen?
Yeah,
So you go to upgrade account. Right, you enter your PIN here first under payment method. You enter your PIN. And you click apply, and it's gonna show you your bonus account.
right, yeah,
How
it's
much is
done.
available.
I've done that.
And then you go up here to where it says PAM, upgrade your PAM trading account by adding funds here. You
Yeah.
match to the round down to the first whole number, right? And let's say you have $100, just type in 100, and you click add funds. And then you go down, you select the agreements. You should see the subtotal here of the amount you want to add. And then you click on agreements, you agree everything, you validate, and then you click confirm.
Okay,
It doesn't let you do decimals, so you have to go to the lowest round number.
right. So I just put in my PIN, I'm clicking, and in e-wallet is highlighted, and I click apply from there, correct?
You click apply,
Yep. And then it tells me that my bonus account is $102.72. And
sure.
for some reason, in the blank box, it says $1.
So you in the blank box,
Yeah.
you type in your amount right here that you want to transfer. So
Oh,
you're
I
gonna,
see.
yeah, you're gonna go to the lowest whole number, and
Okay,
then type that in there, and then you click add funds. And it should go down to your subtotal.
okay. Add funds. $100. Oh, it did it. Okay, now it's at $100.
And
Now I
then
agree.
now you click on the terms and conditions,
Yep,
click
And
on
validate.
membership agreement,
okay.
and then you click validate.
Mine wants me to click on upgrade account now.
And then you click upgrade
Yeah.
account.
Okay,
And then once it does that, it's gonna confirm, you're gonna get a receipt, and it's gonna go to your email.
okay. It says, please wait. This will take just a few moments. By the way, you guys are really patient with me. I come in here and I feel so remedial. Okay. All right.
It's all right, we're here to help, Deb. That's the whole purpose of this call.
Thank you. It did it.
That's it.
Hallelujah. Thank you. I'm all of a sudden I feel so smart and confident.
Make sure you do it every, so you're gonna get two bonuses. On Fridays, you get your interest from your trading account, and on
Yeah.
Saturdays, you get the bonus from your downlines. So make sure you do that on Friday and Saturday, right? Because what happens is that part of your bonus is now
Yeah.
3 days past the initial start of the week. So you're gonna get less interest on that $100 deposit.
Oh,
So you want to make sure that you do it. I do it, you know, I wake up in the morning on Fridays, I do it when I wake up, and I do it on Saturdays when I wake up. Just
okay.
to get that handled, so I can get the full balance for the full trading week,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
It's not gonna make a big difference now when you're talking like $100, but when you grow your downline and you're getting, let's say, like Phil, bonuses of $4,000 a week,
Yeah,
Right.
right.
you want to transfer that over, because $400, you know, $4,000, that's an extra $150 profit every week.
So can I ask you another question here?
Sure.
where in here can you see the history of what you started with, how much you started with, and how much you've added?
So you can go here to upgrade and order history, and it shows you everything that you've done.
Okay, upgrade and order history in under funding.
Yeah, so like right here, I paid initial
see.
1,000, transferred some more, 490. Right, this is another 1,500. And then it shows you all of your bonuses, your orders that are paid.
Okay.
Okay. And then as far as like history of the trading account, you can go here into performance reports, and it shows you their historical performance in charts. Right. So some weeks 3.3% last week, 3.14 the week before. Some weeks, like this is the week that Bitcoin crashed. 1.85%. That's still pretty solid. Right. 4.1% January 14th. Right. It ranges. The average is about 3% a week.
Okay.
And if you want to learn more about Novatech, you can go here to tools and
Right.
forms and agreements. And they have everything here: member agreements, compensation plans, disclosures, spam policy. They have everything here that you want to learn about the company and stuff. Right. More important is like the compensation plan. It shows you how you start to make your commissions, which is great. It shows you all the levels here that you can do. Right. And it shows you the residual bonuses from all the different levels that you have. Right. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. When you're looking at your genealogy and your team, and there's people who are deleted, how does that happen? They just walked away, or they got?
That's because they didn't fund their account. So if they don't fund their account for 21 days, what happens is they get deleted. I'll show you now. It shows you that they joined. Yeah. But they get deleted, and the person under them, right? So like this person here, he didn't fund his account. So he's deleted, but this goes up one level. So now he takes over that level. Oh, I'm genuine wealth now. There we go. Okay. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, there you go. So you've got 102,000 in group volume, right? So you've got all these different people under you, right? Yeah. And once you hit a certain account balance, the more you have in your account and the more people you recruit, the further down this line you will make commissions. Right. Okay. So if you're still in bronze, I believe it goes down to the first 1 or 2 levels, right? And the higher you go, the further down it goes. And the more people you recruit, the bigger your group volume is, the more commissions you will make all the way down the line. Right. So I think right now, let me see, rank it, quick view dashboard. This doesn't work for me. I have a Mac. But like my profile, it shows you your different levels. Right. That you're at. I don't know where to find it. Team. So I think now I'm like an associate or something, one level above associate. I think this is a great opportunity. I think it's a phenomenal opportunity. I would just like to be more organized about it in my head, so I'm making the right moves. Yeah, like for me, Brian told me to, start adding people down the line. Yeah. Right, because one, I can take the people that I've jumped in. Yeah. I personally have recruited and add them under other people. But what I want to do is I want to build wide and then help them build down. Yeah, he told me that too. Build. So right now I'm looking at mine, and I've got 2 legs under me, and one goes down to level 8 and one goes down to level 3. A couple people are deleted. I'm not exactly sure why. They just didn't fund their account, but it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. They're in the Facebook group, so they're gonna see people start to post, and then what they'll do is they may jump back in, and just eventually, right? In Novatech, I think it's like 97% or 99% of people that have jumped in
Yeah.
leave. So there's like a 99% retention rate, over 90% retention rate. And they have over 100,000 members with an average balance of $3,000. They got $300 million under management about.
Uh-huh.
So they've definitely got some backup there.
Who'd be under me? PJP marketing.
That's Phil.
That's what I thought.
It says deleted, right?
Yeah.
I think he has a different account. Because that's weird.
Yeah.
Because I want those bonuses.
Yeah, right. Yeah, come on, man. I got in here. What are you doing to me?
But like my goal is right now I have like 6 people directly under me. My goal was to hit it like Jim and bring in maybe like I'm shooting for 50 people directly under me, and then because the reality is when we spoke with Jim, I think he initially invested $500 into Novatech. I think he initially invested $500 into Novatech, and now he's got like a $3 million account after 2.5 years. He's making almost $40,000 a week.
Well, I'm ready to set this thing up so it's on fire.
Yeah, this is probably the easiest thing you can promote. I've never seen anything easier than this. This is like an amazing opportunity. And the longevity of it, how long it's lasted, this is definitely something I would hold on to.
So,
And if we can keep coming out with them with Bitcoin losing and we still winning, that's going to be even, I think, a better view for people too.
yeah,
That's the whole thing, man. That's the whole purpose of it, right? When you bring people in like this, it grows it. Like, I'll give you an example. You might have Bitcoin, right now, I don't know how much it is, like 40K or something, right? And I've seen Bitcoin drop $5,000 in one day, right? But if you have enough people in your downline, even if Bitcoin goes from 25,000 or 30,000, 40,000 to 60,000, right? 70,000, you could make a quick 35 grand, right? But you're most likely just going to keep holding it. You're not going to realize those profits. So when you invest in Novatech, it's a slow and steady growth, but you can cash out every week your profit. People that hold Bitcoin, they don't really want to cash it out, especially when it goes down. They're just going to hold it until it goes back up, right? But with Novatech, they're buying and selling Bitcoin daily. They're buying and selling Ethereum, Cardano, Elon, whatever cryptocurrency. They're buying and selling on a daily basis, and they're just capturing those daily gains. And it compounds every single day.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
In Coinbase, I went in there, and before I got into Novatech, I have Ethereum and Bitcoin, and I'm thinking I like diversifying, but I'm playing around with the idea of changing, buying Bitcoin off of my Ethereum.
Gotcha.
And putting Bitcoin, always keeping a minimum of Bitcoin in here. So I've always got my Coinbase account.
Gotcha.
What are your thoughts about that?
I mean, as a long-term investment, I look at cryptocurrencies as technology, right?
Yeah.
And the pure nature of technology is exponential growth, right? If you look at where technology was 10 years ago, and you look at where it was 20 years ago, where it is now is considered exponential growth. The speed of and I'm not talking about the value of cryptocurrency. I'm talking about technology, the industry of technology, right? Computers used to be huge, and now computers are less than half an inch thick. That's what I mean by exponential growth in technology. So when I compare Bitcoin to Ethereum to other cryptocurrencies, I don't see Bitcoin lasting forever. Why? Because it's old technology. If that makes sense,
Mhm.
right? So Bitcoin was the first. So it's going to have that first mover advantage. But in reality, the technology behind it is not as powerful or efficient or as cost effective as Ethereum or Cardano, right? Those are cryptocurrencies that you can hold for a long time as a store of value. And it also has daily application. Bitcoin doesn't really have a daily application. It's expensive to transfer relative to other cryptocurrencies. It's not as fast, right? And it's, again, Bitcoin is 12 years old, right?
Yeah.
Imagine owning a laptop from 12 years ago. You wouldn't even be able to be on the Zoom call.
Yeah, right.
Right. So when I think of like long-term benefits of a coin, I look at what they can actually do for society, because regardless, anything can be a store of value if it is valuable, right? Bitcoin is valuable because the price is high. Ethereum is valuable because it has real world application. And I'm not saying Bitcoin doesn't, but it's just slower. Ethereum has that long-term real world application backed by multiple huge banks, right? You can build your own personal smart contracts on Ethereum, right? And you can use that for your business. And it's just an amazing platform. So if I were gonna hold for a long time, I would I would definitely choose Ethereum.
Okay.
Right? Of course, diversify, because who knows? You know, Bitcoin, when I say long term, I'm thinking like 30 years, right? But who knows? Bitcoin might go up to 100,000 by December. No one knows what's going to happen. That's just
Right.
how crazy it is.
I like the idea of taking the money, putting the money in, buying the cryptocurrency and turning it over basically to Novatech to have that hedge fund work it, because they're a lot smarter about it than I am.
Absolutely. You know,
Yeah,
and like I said, you can invest in a hedge fund like Novatech, and you can make those 3% gains weekly. You know, that's not to discount the fact that you could make 30% on Bitcoin in a week. You get what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
the volatility will drive, like me personally, the volatility drives me crazy.
right. Me too. Yeah. Yeah.
I like those.
I
I like those steady profits.
I actually transferred Bitcoin over into Novatech when it was at a high. So I felt pretty good about myself. And then it dropped. And now I'm sitting there looking at it, wondering, okay, maybe I need to move it over into Novatech. Plays another game with me, or I should put more money into Bitcoin right now so I can get it into Novatech, even though it's not worth as much right now. And you just have to keep trusting and knowing that you're moving it, right?
Yeah, that would be the plan. That would be the plan. I would specifically, like, it's really up to you and how you want to diversify your investments, but I'm just sticking to Novatech. You know, it has a good track record. So I would definitely just keep that running.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would
Okay.
definitely just keep that running.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys. You guys have any other questions while we're here?
Can you do a 30-second maybe commercial on Novatech? I never heard of it.
Oh, so wait, I'm gonna send my link here. Just sign up. It's gonna be really quick in the chat, okay? Basically, let me share my screen with you again. Can you see my screen, Vincent?
Yes, yeah, I can see it.
So Novatech is basically a crypto hedge fund that day trades cryptocurrencies for you. And they're realizing about a 3% profit per week. So we invested this with the compound interest in mind to help grow our accounts on a slow, steady, responsible basis. But they also have a very good affiliate and referral program where everybody that you bring in, you get a share of their profits as well. So let's say somebody puts in 100,000 into their account and they're making 3% a week, $3,000. You would make a percentage on that $3,000 profit. and it automatically gets added into your bonus account, like right here, where you can, you know, you can just transfer that to your trading account and let the compound interest grow with you. Or you can, you know, just cash it out and it's like 24 hours and you get your money right away.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, it's a
Glad I'm
great
on the phone.
opportunity. I would sign up. When you sign up, you don't have to put any money in. It's free to sign up. You can put $100 in there. You're gonna lose money if you put $100 because it has a $25 management fee, and 3% per week on $100 is like $15. So you're gonna lose $13 on your investment because of the management fee. So I would recommend putting in at least 500 so compound interest can work in your favor. But more importantly, you know, the benefit comes when you start to bring people in your downline.
Interesting. Very interesting. This is it. Awesome.
Yeah, like right now, Novatech pays
You
3%
guys.
a week.
Glad I'm here.
Right now, Novatech is paying 3% a week. I made $100-something on my bonus last week, and I made $100-something on my referrals. So that brings me up to like 6% a week. All right, so Vincent, my link is in there. You can just sign up, and then you can go in the back end for your back office, and you can just, you know, obviously do your research before you invest. You know, I'm not an investment advisor. I'm only risking what I can afford to lose. But you can go in here in forms and agreements, and you can read all their different disclosures, agreements, policies, compensation plans. You can get everything in the back end without investing any money. So you can sign up and you just read through everything, learn as much as you can. You can watch all their videos before you invest. There's the training videos here, videos from the CEO. I watched everything before I jumped in, and then I decided like, hey, this is a good opportunity, so I took it.
Do
Now,
you
your
create
previous weeks, are they available in the back office for Carlos, or are they on some other location?
No, this is not with Carlos. This is a whole different company.
Okay.
This is something else.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, this call is specifically tailored towards lead generation, but Deb asked me a question. She wanted me to show her my Novatech account and how everything runs on the inside. She had some questions, so I just showed her there. But if you do have any questions for Carlos's side, drop them now, you know, because the call's got about 10 minutes left. I can answer that for you.
Now, I'll just see you next week. But thank you guys.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
So guys, we hold this call usually at 10:10 to 11:40, but I'm going to be moving it a few hours forward. So I think I'm going to do it 1:30 on Tuesdays Eastern time, and then 6:30 on Thursdays Eastern time, just so more people can jump in, and we can also accommodate the West Coast. Okay, so just stay out, keep an eye out for those updates, and I'll send them in the group. All right.
all right.
Awesome.
Sounds cool. All right, guys. So if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm going to respectfully ask you guys, minus Deb, so we can have a quick talk for 10 minutes. If you have time, if you guys could just end your call so I don't have to kick you out, that would be cool. If you have any other questions, ask them now. If not, that's okay too.
Can I ask you about that PFS part in the back?
Which PFS?
I know. The field thing.
Yeah.
I joined the program, but I don't understand what I'm in the background and everything's like a green 0, a red 0, a gray 0, and a blue 0.
You just gotta give it a little bit of time because the tech guys are working on the back end every single day to finish everything up. So just give it like a week, and then everything should be ready to start marketing.
All right, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you for everything.
The simplicity.
You guys.
No problem, man. I appreciate you. The simplicity behind it is you just add your Novatech link to your landing page, and then you send people to your landing page, and they watch the video. They sign up to Novatech automatically, and then they're going to get marketing materials for Novatech and for the 997 affiliate program.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, boss.
No problem, Gabby. Have a safe day, bro.
You have a good one too.
All right, Deb, it's just me and you. Sorry for that appointment setting. That was a bit of a confusion.
This is so funny because when you said my name, I thought you were telling everybody else to stay and I was kicked out.
No. I wanted to just take the time to finish our conversation.
Yeah.
So were you interested? You want to jump in the trainings? I personally want to learn more about your business side and how I can help you with that, because that's cool too.
It's completely cool. So, two things. One, I'm sitting here in the back office on my Novatech, and I need to spend time. Here's what's really frustrating to me. I need to spend time learning this stuff, and I don't have the time to spend learning this stuff because the other things I have to do for my other business.
Gotcha.
So it gets, I'm changing my glasses. So I'm trying to balance what it is I do in terms of cash and in terms of time, and I'm a little balled up. So right now I'm looking at my Novatech account thinking that I've been making money, and I'm thinking not really, because some of the things I thought I did to buy more, put more into Novatech, it looks like the deals didn't go through. So I'm confused about that. So I feel like I need to learn Novatech better, because
Gotcha.
that's where the real money is going to be that I'm going to make, to be able
That's
to
going
do,
to be a big boost. Yeah.
which I need to do in order to get where I want to go, which is my business.
Gotcha.
Now, in terms of what it is that I can do with you, we had talked about that. I've got some couple of pages here in terms of my notes. So in order for me to enroll with you,
Gotcha.
what's the fee?
To enroll with me?
Yeah, to work with you.
To work with, I mean, for specifically, you said you wanted me to do some build outs for you. You don't have time for the trainings. I can just build out that infrastructure for your business loan side or your mortgage side, whatever it was. That's going to be $3K.
Mhm.
I gave you so usually I charge $5K for the build out / training, where we do it together one-on-one for 5 days. But if you don't have time for the trainings, I can just do it myself. And I gave you a discount on the trainings anyways, but the cost to do it for me to do it would be $3K, $29.97. It takes me a couple days. I'll let you know when that's done. And then for your business side, that would just be $1,000 a week to start. And then, once we get the hang of things and I start helping you grow and actually helping you manage that business side, we can talk about that after.
I am not used to feeling stupid and inept. And
You're not stupid and you're not inept. Absolutely.
Well, like I'm in my Novatech thing over here, and I'm thinking, I don't understand exactly how much I put in here. Because when I did the upgrades, I did them with Brian, and sometimes they worked and sometimes they didn't. And I don't know what I'm trying to get my hands wrapped around it. So I'm trying to figure out what the best thing is to do with you. And I know that in order to be really effective, I ought to be sitting with you and getting the training with you and just finding the time and making the time to have it done. So, if I'm going to do that, instead of having you build it out for me, because I'm thinking for the first couple runs on this, I'd like to, I think number one, do the cryptocurrency,
Gotcha.
something beyond what those guys are doing for me. Because when I go into my downline and I see all the people that are deleted, and one of them is PJP marketing, I sent a message over to Phil and to Brian, and I said, so have I fallen from grace or what? You guys have deleted yourself from my level too. So
I don't know if it's a deletion. I think what happened was Phil created his account under personal, or he created his account under business and then maybe switched it to personal. I have no idea. I got to ask Brian about that, because I saw that a couple of weeks ago, and it could just be another company as well. Who knows? Because I know that Phil is under Brian.
rightfully so.
So Brian is the one that found the whole opportunity.
Right.
He's the one that's under that.
Right. So here's what I'm trying to figure out, and I don't mean to be repetitive. I need to figure out how quickly I can get started with you. I want to try to clear things up this week so I can hit the ground running with you either over the weekend or starting next week. I want to jumpstart this.
Sure.
So does it make sense for you and I to build out something more on the cryptocurrency, or just figure out a way to utilize better? Since I paid $1,000 to walk into this do it for you
Yeah.
in crypto,
So
I don't know enough to know.
So the vision that I had, right? You were saying you have 3 high net worth groups, high value, high ticket items that you have, your 3 personal businesses, right? Always keep Novatech in your back pocket, and you have your landing page ready. So when you meet those people, or you have seminars or Zoom calls, just present Novatech to them. Hey, this is a great business opportunity. I'm invested in making 2% a week, steady, reliable growth, and a great compensation plan for referrals, right? That's always in your back pocket, because you can tell that to anybody at any point in time. Anyone you meet, you can send them that link and they can sign up, especially if they know you and they trust you and they talk to you. That's an easy sell, right? So you don't have to focus that much on Novatech to make it grow. You just have to tell people to join, and eventually they're going to start joining and they're going to start funding, right? And then once you see that they use your affiliate link to sign in, then what you would do is you would call them and you tell them, hey, if you need help getting funded, let me know, right? If you have any trouble with anything, let me know, just to build that rapport and that trust. And then once they get funded, what you do is you add them to the Novatech group, and then you tell them to jump into our Thursday calls at 7:30, and they'll learn more about everything in general.
By the way, am I breaking up on you? Because you're breaking up
A little bit, yeah. The
me.
signal's choppy.
So really, the place that I should use you is in building something to promote my business.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, that's what my training does, right? I take it and I apply it towards something that you're already doing, or we can apply it to something new. It's really up to you. The whole purpose behind it is from idea to marketing. That's the whole purpose of it. So we're going to start building it from day one. We're going to get the domain name. We're going to design the website. We're going to build everything out, connect your Facebook, your automatic emailing, Aweber, your CRM and stuff. And then we're going to build those email marketing chains. And then we're going to eventually build our first ad.
Okay. So.
And it usually takes about 5 days.
Okay. So I think this is really great. This is perfect use of my time, Conrad. I'm so grateful. So here's what I'm going to do. Two things. I'm going to dive into what I need to do with the Novatech to understand what's happened to this account, how much exactly I've put into it, because there's places in the thing there in my dashboard where it's telling me that it wasn't funded. And so
easiest way to find out is when you sign in, go to your back office,
yeah,
and scroll all the way down. It's going to show you how much you have invested in Novatech.
Okay, I'll do that. And then once I get straight on that, here's what I would like to work on. I'm sorry, what?
No, I'll show you now, actually. So you go here to back office, and that loads up, and you scroll all the way down, and it's right here. E-wallet sign in, Novatech Limited, and then it shows you your bonus and your trading account.
So I see the trading account. So that's how much money I've actually put into it.
Exactly.
This is what's really bizarre is I've been funding it. I had it set up so that I would buy in Coinbase $1,000 a month for December, January, February, and put it into Novatech. And all I have in my Novatech account right now is about $1,300 in my account base. So
What have you sent?
I thought I sent more, but evidently I didn't.
Just double check and verify. Talk to Brian, ask him if he complete. Because don't forget, Brian is also funding so many people's accounts now. So just
Right.
verify with him, maybe he forgot to fund it or something, so just hang tight and then just reach
So-
out to him and see.
Okay, so then what I'd really like to do with you is have you help me build the Paradise Movement.
Gotcha.
And do you think that with my price point, is there any problem, because it's a high-end program, with the marketing that we'll do and what it is that we'll be able to really accomplish?
Necessarily no. Just always be prepared, when you have a higher price point, you're gonna have less conversions and your cost per conversion may be more expensive. Right? So like for credit repair, costs $200 to jump in, your conversion cost might be $10. Right? But something like Phil's program or your program, 5K, 10K, 20K jump in, it
Yeah.
might cost $1,000 to get a lead or $2,000 to get a lead.
Really?
Right? It might be a little more expensive. Not that it's bad, but we want to build out your funnel so that you can capture interested volume on the front end. And then you automate the marketing so that they go to your sales guys and they go to your sales team automatically to work those.
Okay.
So sorry to cut you off there, but I've got three people in
No,
the waiting room. They always jump in
Okay,
late. I don't know
so
why.
really. Okay, so I'm gonna send you something to take a look at and then we can figure it out from there, but thank you.
Amazing. You
Peace
can
out.
hang on to the call if you want. We're gonna keep talking some business loan stuff too.
I would love to do that, but I gotta go too.
No problem, Deb.
See you later.
See you later. Have a safe day.
Okay, you too, bye.
Hey, what's going on, Clayton? What's going on, Dustin? Thanks for jumping in today. I know Clayton is a champ already, so he doesn't need to ask any questions, but Mr. Dustin Lampert, what's going on, my man? How can I help you?
Oh, sorry, not much. So is this actually like 10, 10, what time zone is it? Did it just start?
No, sir. 10:10 to 11:40 Eastern time.
Oh, so you're right at the end of this.
I'm right at the end of this, but it's okay. I can still answer your questions. I have my next call at 12.
No, I actually didn't really have any questions. I was just gonna see what you were discussing today, but
Oh, we were talking about we talked about some marketing. I helped Gabby build his credit repair ads, and he spent $300 and he had like 25 conversions at 135. So he's definitely crushing that on that end. I helped him build his ads and he was really happy about that. So we went over that today. Hey Chris Rolfe, what's going on? Thanks for jumping in. So that was great. This is more of like a class discourse. So I can answer your questions, help you out, help you build ads, website design, stuff like that if you need any help. So if you have any questions, just shoot them now and we can get them answered. It's just me, you, and Clayton on this call. So if you want that VIP treatment, start asking questions.
have you been doing because I think the last time that I was on one of these calls, you were just starting the credit repair, but you weren't able to be profitable with it?
It drives me crazy, bro, because I spent almost $2,000 in credit repair. I didn't get any conversions. And then I helped Gabby build his campaigns and he's at like 8x profit.
Yeah.
I guess it's just the name of the game, but it's itching me to jump back in now. So I'm gonna go back to Gabby. I want to be like, hey, what the hell did you do, bro? I'm gonna copy your ads. Even though I helped him build it, I'm gonna build it exactly like I built his.
Sure. Yeah, so I mean, that's kind of where, I'm at the point where, I was trying to do Medicare at the beginning. I wasn't able to be profitable before it shut down. And then the holidays, and then, Unique was having problems with capacity and this and that. And so, I just I had other things going on. Just got back off of vacation and now, where do I want to go now? What do I want to focus my time into?
So I did speak with Carlos and he mentioned that they just got 3 new buyers for Medicare.
Okay.
So, Medicare runs until March 31st. So you've got about 6 weeks left. in that. So I would definitely try Medicare again. Start your campaign at 35 bucks a day, one campaign, one ad set, maybe 1 or 2 ads, and then make sure you have your conversion tracking installed on the Ringboss side. And then just spend that initial 35, maybe do it for 3 days and see what comes out of it. Don't just spend money for a week or 2 weeks without any profit or revenue, right? Spend 35. If it makes you 35 or more, keep it running. If it doesn't, turn it off, build a new campaign.
Sure.
And I've ran Medicare, you know, already. I did like 150K in Medicare last year. So I know there's profit potential in Medicare, right? And I know if you start a $30 campaign, you can make a profit that same day. Like if you start if you turn your ads on at 8 a.m. by 4 p.m., you should either be at break even or profitable. If not, start another campaign and give it another shot.
Okay.
All right. What do you say to that, Clayton? He says he's on mute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I usually do 1.5 times the multiplier of whatever I'm getting paid. Let that run for a week. If it's profitable, it's profitable. If it's not, I test a new angle.
There it is. So what would like, I don't know if there's a max, right? Carlos told me try not to go over 500 revenue in a day. Just in case, has that increased or is there more room to run?
For Medicare?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's a little bit more room. I would say definitely don't go crazy with it. You just want to, you know, cap and all that stuff. So, and if we do hit cap, it'll going to overflow.
Clayton knows I want to go crazy.
You and me both.
But yeah, you know, guys, even if you're spending $100 a day, 200 bucks a day, and you're making, you know, I know for a fact at the lower range of spend, you can sometimes double or triple your spend, right? When I was spending 1 to 500 a day, I would probably get 2 to 3x my investment. And when I was spending 5,000 a day, I was getting maybe 1.2%, 1.2 on my investment. So I'd spend like 5K and I'd do like 6 or 7K in revenue, right? So those smaller numbers actually may help your account optimize faster, and you might get even higher profits because it's a smaller spend.
Okay.
Right? There's no shame in making 300 bucks a day. That's 10 grand for the month.
Right. Anybody have any luck with the flight campaigns?
I'm just waiting and following for that because I gotten 4 accounts suspended. So
Yeah, I mean,
I like
there's
Clayton's little devil laugh in the background.
yeah, there's a couple people that are running and that are finding success and not getting suspended. But I'll tell you right now, I've put weeks into compliance on one of my sites to make sure that I had every single thing possibly correct, stated, outlined, linked, connected, the right coloring, the right wording, all that crap. I still got suspended.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it's almost it's not a science, it's just luck. That's what that's what I'm finding. I'm finding out it's just basically luck.
Nothing was linked together as far as a computer or credit card or email or anything?
No, I bought all new I bought all new laptops. I've got laptops in places scattered across town that have only been connected to one internet provider that's linked to a Google account that's, you know, 12 years old that never was connected at my house ever. And those accounts will still get suspended.
Wow.
Damn.
It's like, if you want, like, I was determined, I've been determined these last couple weeks to just like really get into the flight and really figure it out. And I'm at the point right now where I'm throwing my hands up and saying, screw it.
You get me?
Like
I helped
if you want to
so
roll
many people build their campaigns. Like I did so many support calls and help people build their flight campaigns. And literally what happens is, like for my flight campaign, I did it on my verified Google Business Manager, spent hundreds of thousands on there. right? The website was up to par, everything was great. The very first day of flight, it spent my whole budget and then suspended my account. Didn't make any revenue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when I first started Flight, before it got really crazy with suspensions, I mean, I went from $0 to $1,000 a day in a week, and we were just getting ramped up, and then I got suspended, unsuspended, went right back up to $1,000 a day profit, suspended after 3 days, and so it was just back and forth with that, and I got frustrated and stopped, and then tried again this year, and same thing. And what I've been reading too is Google basically is they'll look at your website, your activity that you've ever done with Google, your activity outside of Google, what accounts you used, what ad accounts you've had or have been suspended. And then they'll look at your site to make sure that it's a unique offer that you can't get from going to Kayak or booking.com, because those guys, I'm pretty sure, have paid their way into that.
Yeah, they're established. You know, they've been running flight campaigns for 5-10 years now.
No,
So they have that
no,
history.
it's not that. It's not that. It's not that at all. It's the fact that they offer a service that's a national brand that people are used to, that Google is comfortable with. And if you come in and say, I'm a travel agency or I'm marketing for a travel agency, they don't see any benefit to it because they've already got Booking, Kayak, Expedia, all those ones doing
Yeah.
the same exact thing you are. So where is the value to their end user? What's the value of them? What's the value of the user going to a website, calling some random phone number and maybe getting scammed? That's the
Yeah.
way that Google's looking at it.
Compared to a company that's been there, it's been delivering reliable service for years. Yeah.
Well, it's not that they've been there delivering services. It's that they are a licensed travel provider with ARC numbers and LAL numbers and all these different licensing numbers and things that they have. It's kind of like insurance. So Flight's really going into the insurance side of things, to where if you're not a licensed established business that is up to par on its taxes and its business filings and all that, you're not going to get approved. Or you'll get approved for a couple of weeks and then you're going to get found out and get shut down. So that's kind of where I'm at with the whole Flight thing. So if you want to get into Flight, which is very profitable, it gets very profitable very fast. But I would suggest going out and starting up a travel agency. That's the only way, or connecting with a travel agency that's willing to say that the account that you're using is their account and they provide all the information.
Gotcha.
Other than that, you won't get approved.
Gotcha.
Because if my account didn't get approved, there's no hope for mankind.
That's what you call tough titties.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you can run Flight off. You can run Flight off of Google. Obviously, your traffic's not going to be as great, but I think the approach to Flight off of Google would be remarketing in Facebook, hitting them with maybe like a remarketing display in Google. And then if that even gets approved, and then running local websites saying like tehachapitravelguide.com, right?
Yeah.
And then you have links on there to say, hey, book a call for these exclusive flight deals. And you just do a local like SEO ranking type strategy in like
Gotcha.
major cities.
Gotcha.
That would be the only thing I could think of to get around Google and still run a profitable flight campaign. But that would be hundreds of sites.
I did some research with Facebook. I spoke to my account manager, and what they were saying for running flight campaigns on Facebook, right? It is possible, but you need like a book of offers to input into Facebook. They have a whole backend specifically designed for flight campaigns and travel agents. So you put all of your different services and all your different all your routes that you offer on the back end of Facebook, and they're going to build an automatic dynamic ad based on those parameters.
Wait, say that again?
So for Facebook, you have to do like, it's like a whole different process from Google. I'll show you right now. Where is it? So for Facebook, you have to put your flight inventory by route. Let me show you what I found here. So this was for Facebook, right? You need a Facebook, you need a catalog. You need a catalog of all of your different travel and flight inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you add it to a Facebook catalog, and then that's how they help you market that.
Yeah, so that's for like people looking to go fly to Dallas for the weekend that have been searching for Dallas. That way they can dynamically pull up an ad for your account saying, hey, looking to go to Dallas for $59 or less? Click here. You know, that's the kind of ads that they'll create for you.
Yeah.
So that's the dynamic ad creation that they would use.
Yeah, so
That,
this kind
that's
of stopped me in my tracks because I saw you have to put a flight catalog and inventory by route. So I don't even know what that means.
so the way travel agencies like this, like flight booking travel agencies work is they actually purchase seats on planes. So they'll actually purchase like 60% of that plane and sell it.
Gotcha.
So like if you Google something and it's $800 for the flight, that travel agency bought that for like $400, and then their goal is to turn around and sell it for 800 or 750 to undercut whoever it is and still make that profit.
Gotcha. So yeah, there are some hurdles to go around. I see the potential in flight. I've seen the revenue. And I've seen the proof that it works. I just can't get it to work for myself. So I'm kind of
Right.
stuck there on Clayton's end. You know, I don't want to say I'm giving up, but I am a little bit discouraged that, you know, I've tried so many times with so many different people and it just hasn't worked out. So, you know, for me, it's like I'm going to focus on a different vertical, you know?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think the Wild Wild West days of the travel industry is over, just like Wild Wild West of the insurance vertical is over. So those two things have been locked down because it's such a massive audience. Your audience is everybody, potentially, right? I mean, millions of people book flights every day. So that market size is prime for scamming. And so that's why all this stuff goes into play.
Yeah.
So now, Clayton, you
Yeah,
say
well,
insurance, but Carlos has been talking about auto insurance.
Yeah, so auto insurance, health insurance, Medicare, in order to advertise on Google, you have to be a licensed agency.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then you have to get a G2 certification, which is a third-party verifier to say that, yes, this person does have an active account, which coming from the insurance industry, that portion is a complete scam and somebody's just getting their wallets fat from that because there's a service called NIPR or NIPR is what for short, that already does that. And that's the industry standard. And that's what everybody goes by. That's what the carriers go by. They look at that site to see if you're active. So I don't know why Google doesn't. It just, that G2 certification is probably something Google owns. And so that they're trying to get extra money from everybody. But yeah, you have to get licensed and certified in order to run Google ads for any kind of insurance product.
Which is good, right? Because I mean, in reality, right? Just like just from a business standpoint, you know, what we did on Medicare last year, we slipped through the cracks and we did like 2 or 3 million in revenue, right? But we're not licensed insurance agents. We're just selling calls. But I understand the perspective of like Google and Facebook, if they want to put regulations in that, right? That's only a fair assumption. Maybe on Facebook it's different, but I know Google is a services business, right? So they want to maybe keep that exclusive to people who have their license and provide that actual service, you know, because there are so many other verticals you can run as a lead generator. maybe they want to keep some verticals exclusive to people who have put the effort into getting licensing, invested money into,
No, they
companies.
don't care about that.
all that stuff.
They don't care about that at all. You know what they care about? Getting sued.
That's also
So
fair.
with insurance, it's a very suable, happy industry, especially the health insurance and the Medicare side of things. There's constantly people. I mean, lawyers are just waiting to sue insurance companies, right? So if there's anything that can lead back to how that was generated through Google, Google could be liable
Yeah.
because they allowed somebody who was promoting something that they didn't have proper licensing to be promoting. And so that's where they get their panties in a bundle, per se,
Yeah.
because they want to protect themselves over
Of course.
all else, right? And so Facebook hasn't figured that out yet, but I'm sure they
I'm sure
will.
they're thinking about it. They're probably moving into that
Yeah.
direction.
The
They're all
only
moving
reason
that
I don't think they've made an announcement is because they're already losing billions of dollars on their ad platform as it is, because no one's advertising that much anymore on
Yeah.
their platform. So I don't think they're going to put heavy regulations just yet. But once they start getting that market share back of ad revenue, yeah, they'll definitely go back into, oh, we're doing this to protect the people.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that happening. I can definitely see that happening. But guys, like this is the whole point behind marketing, right? This is what we go over on the call every week. Marketing at the end of the day is trial and error, right? It's what works for me, what works for Clayton, what works for Chris, Dustin, or Kalu, right? It might not work for everybody, right? But the idea behind this business is that you are running a business and you shouldn't just give up because one offer tells you no, right? Carlos has multiple offers available to all of us, right? And you want to be able to test and try your best responsibly with your budget to try to make a profit.
Yep.
All right, guys, I got to jump off. I got a call at noon. So thank you guys for jumping in. I'm going to post the call on YouTube. I'll let you guys know, okay?
Thanks.
All right. See ya.
All right, guys, have a safe day.